Yo, send it again. But I gotta back out. Yo, can't move. Just back out and you send me the shit. Close up. Alright. Yo. I thought you were about to send that. I thought you seen it when you came back. I got it. Where you from, nigga? Facts.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Washington football team. Taken from about the 12. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And his first look is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Rodgers going to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jonathan Allen, his 2nd sack of the night.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
Good
On
punt.
fourth down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. DeAndre Carter back deep. This is fielded at the 27. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. It's a 1st down and more for Gibson. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
A huge play there for Washington. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw is Heineke. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Packers! Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 59 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And now a hook up downfield on second down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Heineke. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. On play action, Heineke. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Play action now. Here's Heineke. Got a man. It's Brown. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll go. It's Gibson. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste, and he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Doing that to me.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. And that's complete to Adams. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore. One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Rodgers now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And this is taken in at the 5. A big connection on that one. 38 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Jones again. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Here's Rodgers. Touchdown! That's caught. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. A handoff for Gibson. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, right back to Gibson. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. The play fake, and now Heineke. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. A huge play there for Washington. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 3rd and 2. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel there to make the grab. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in this 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
From the 38, Heineke. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. The play fake, Heineke. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
The coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And they take a 17-14 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. He'll let this go deep for Lazard. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he will have a first down as they're in the field goal range now at the 30. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football.
But the only team you use Green Bay.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more up.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A huge play there for Washington.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the 3rd quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Once more, Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. A 9-yard touchdown.
Good, pretty boy waiver.
And Washington going to add on to their lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Jonathan Allen bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight.
Killing that
Now is
scene.
the Packers punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, Carter. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A 55-yard punt that time with a return of about 14. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From the 40 now on second down. Heineke. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packersons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. On 2nd and inches. Rodgers. This is caught with a catch right side.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
His throw incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll get this to Lazard. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right.
Yeah.
And he will slide.
What kind of snake you talking about?
He does have the first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
On first down, Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll find Jones again, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Troy Apke.
Yeah, that was nice. Hell of a pass, baby.
One step ahead from the start of the game until now.
Big game on 10.
We can see the frustration that's settling in now, and it's probably been there for a long time.
Oh, my man
now
sent
it's
me
evident
your way,
because you can see it in their faces, you see it in their body language. Maybe a little bit in that play
only
call.
Packers
It ended
user.
up maybe closing them out.
I don't respect top 3 user anyway. I don't use top teams. That's
The run only got a yard.
not
Here's 2nd
skilled
and
to me.
9.
Personally, I mean, it's gonna be on you, but how I play, I don't challenge.
Throwing, Heineke. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Heineke on 1st down.
Bro, they is so funny with this game, bro. When it's wide open, they don't want me to get it, but when it's a tough throw, they'll be like, we got you. But the easy throw, come on, dude. That's what be killing me, bro. That should be on me, dude.
Pass on 1st down, that leads to a 2nd and 10.
Not good. Shit really blows my mind, man. What they do to look out for. Expect it, though. It is what it is.
Heineke. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Ain't playing with Washington over, I know, over a month.
Kick off after the
over
touchdown.
2 months. Easy. Catch up. See. Have a heart attack.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere.
I'll take gimmies. You don't get too many of those.
He reaches the 34. A big play there. Rodgers to Cobb. 41 yards.
Get up, man. He's whooping his ass. 4 sacks. Single-handedly. You gonna do it,
Sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
No.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Slinger Reed, man.
Back to something you said in the first
live
quarter.
off Slinger and live off Devontae and live off that 95 speed. Both sides of the ball. Star corner.
It's part of the formula. When
tough.
you go on the
I
road,
respect
as you
the
mentioned,
shit
being an
out of him.
underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
I respect the shit out of him. I don't think I don't, man.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packers.
Too many audibles. Let's go. That's when you know he out of it. Too many audibles.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. Open man, here is Cobb.
You got one job.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Rodgers got to have this one.
No.
This is Valdez Scantling. But
he
he
love
will
it.
not get away.
He
He
love
stops
it,
short of the
man.
marker. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs.
And get mine earlier, you don't get yours now. I'm a fan. I don't think I ain't.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he is met at the line of
out of
scrimmage,
here,
and he
man.
goes down
You know
right
what we
there.
do.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Look like he turned them damn cornerback matchups off. I might have taught him something. See, as long as you get better, that's what it really be about.
Heineke now. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play. Set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they've shown the ability to run the football.
Go to the right. So you go left, I go right, man. It's simple.
For the running play, and they hit him over the top.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Things like this.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
We do.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Slings this deep for McLaurin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown.
Get a shovel.
Washington. Terry McLaurin, 51 yards. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
I mean, that nice put up 14. Was one of them a pick six or something?
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Some shit like that, so I ain't even looking. That's only 7 points on the offense. That's some shit for me.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge. He said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
He been harassing him, boy. He can't go nowhere. 4 picks and sack over 4 times. Harassing day for A-Rod, man. He love it personally, but
definitely not a lot of answers.
that shit ain't looking good on the sideline.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
Great defense.
Incomplete. That's Jones. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. He's going to let it fly.
No, my friend.
And my goodness, another interception.
Get him out of here, man.
Top by Benjamin St. Juice.
Good game, man. Whatever. Whatever you want to call it. Because ain't that good. He been talking high and mighty. Knocked him off his pedestal. Jeez. Sacks I had. 4 sacks. I had 4 sacks. 2, 5. I picked 4 sacks, 5 picks. Alright, bro. Hit me up when you trying to lab or something, you know. Or whatever. Just And he just left the party like that, man. Where you look, he mad. He just laughed and left. Here you go, man. I gotta pick my wife up.